This is a review of our December 2018 British Airways Club World Business Class flights from Mumbai, India to Los Angeles. We flew on a 777 from Mumbai to London and then flew on a 747 to Los Angeles. We arrived at the Mumbai airport about 3 hours before our 2:15 a.m. flight and checked in. We were given access to the GVK lounge, but to be frank, we found it too crowded, stuffy, and worn. Instead, we decided to browse the airport shops and sit in the chairs near the gate. We walked through the first-class cabin on our way to our Club World seats. If you've watched other reviews about British Airways Club World seating, you know that there's a lot of criticism about it. All seat next to the windows face backwards. Aisle seats are front-facing, but people complain about no privacy screens between the aisle seats and the aisle. To make matters worse, both window and aisle seats face each other, which can make for a very awkward situation if you're traveling alone and you're facing a person you don't know. There is a privacy screen between the seats, but it has to remain open during takeoff and landing and at mealtime. In addition, when the aisle seat is made into a lie-flat bed, the person in the window seat has to step over the legs of the person in the aisle to access the aisle. On top of everything else, there is a storage drawer near the bottom of the seat cubicle, but it can't be accessed when the seat is turned into a lie-flat bed. And there's absolutely no place to put a water bottle when the tray table is stored. The plane was completely boarded ahead of schedule, and we left the gate a few minutes before our 2:15 a.m. departure time. Our flight was about 10 hours. After takeoff, we were offered drinks, and I had a kheer. By that time, it was about 3 a.m., and I fell asleep. We had a full day in Mumbai before the flight, and we were exhausted. I completely missed dinner. This is a shot of my seat made up into a lie-flat bed. I woke up as we were about to fly over the Black Sea, but fell asleep again and woke up when breakfast was being served, which was about an hour and 40 minutes before landing. For breakfast, my wife asked for the salmon salad, which was the dinner entree she missed because we were sleeping, and I had the full English breakfast. Here are some shots of the Club World cabin. The gray and white colored palette help make it a clean and calming atmosphere. People have the luggage bins open because we were getting ready for landing at Heathrow. I found my aisle seat with its bedding provided by the White Company to be extremely comfortable. We flew on relatively new British Airways 787s on our way from Los Angeles to India, but I found the cleanliness of the 777 and the 747 aircraft on our return flights to be equally as clean. In the British Airways reviews I've watched on YouTube, there are a lot of positive comments about the friendliness and professionalism of the flight attendants. I found that to be true on our flights as well. This is a shot of the 777 at Heathrow as we were deplaning. It was about 7 in the morning. We then had a 3-hour layover at Heathrow, and we spent most of it in the business class lounge. This is a walkthrough of the lounge, and I'm sorry about the focusing. The GoPro 7 I use has internal stabilization that doesn't work well in low light situations. By the way, the pastries served in the lounge had just been baked and were still warm. They were really good. This is a shot of the 747 scheduled to take us to Los Angeles at 10:30 a.m. The flight was about 11 and a half hours. Here we are boarding our flight. The steps lead to the upper deck where there are more Club World seats. We wanted to sit up there, but all the seats had already been booked. This is the bedding linen provided by the White Company. You get a pillow, a comforter, a blanket, and a mattress pad. We were served dinner shortly after our on-time takeoff. Entree choices included venison stew, which in my opinion is a weird thing to serve on a flight. However, I've seen some discussions on the internet about it being a popular choice. I tried it and it was pretty good. After eating, I went to sleep and slept for about 5 hours. Here are the contents in the amenity kit provided by the White Company. About an hour and 40 minutes before landing, we were served a snack which consisted of a light salad and a steak sandwich. All in all, the food was excellent. We also flew from LA to India on British Airways 787s in the Club World cabins. A video of those flights is posted on my YouTube channel. This is the path our plane took from London to Los Angeles. Please click the YouTube like button. The more likes this video receives, the more of a chance it will show up on a search for British Airways Club World. Thank you.